Welcome back to this segment of Game Changers. We're here in São Paulo, Brazil. I have here Jayme Quieroz, who is the investment officer with ApexBrasil. ApexBrasil being the agency that works on exports. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's an investment attraction as well.
So now you're an investment manager for the Apex. You're working with external investors.
Yes.
And you're also working now with corporations to develop their interest and their engagement with the innovation community, the entrepreneurs, and what's going on in Brazil in general.
A lot of big corporations are really coming and willing to join the country. And also that a new wave of Brazilian corporations as well are promoting their own initiatives in order to turn to be a corporate venture. Many of them right now are considering to open their first open innovation program to tell the market about the challenge that they are looking to solve. Others are progressing even more by separating some funds in order to support these startups or working in partnership with accelerators that are based here in Brazil in order to support this deal flow and access to the entrepreneurs. The main idea that we are seeing right now is that there is an opportunity in the Brazilian ecosystem that we didn't see before, where the corporations can really get in to begin doing network with Brazilian VCs that now have learned the lessons, with the angels that have some portfolio to present, with the universities that are starting to understand that it's not only about research, but it's about research that goes to the market. And the corporations would play a very important role on that in order to be a way to traction the opportunities that would not really have access to capital from VCs or angels because they have much more to put on the table for them. The massive presence of Brazilian corporations and international corporations that would like to expand their venture units here would be for sure a next step for the Brazilian ecosystem to improve and begin working in a much more faster pace.
We see this in several either incarnations or expressions that the corporations bring a distribution method because they're already in the marketplace, they're well known. They bring product expertise that helps investors validate or be sure that an idea has merit. And they provide some support to companies that might not get past the first round, but because those companies represent a potential strategic interest of the corporation will facilitate their participation in an accelerator or just a general environment where they provide the facilities to startups. So it's a great environment, and it also gives the investors, VCs or angels, either one, again, validation that this product may have a great fit. So you have the Brazilian corporations who you're engaging with through your group, and then you're reaching out to the external corporations, or are they coming to you saying, we want to know more about Brazil?
In the first movement, they were coming to Apex and looking for this support. But right now, as we understood that there is an opportunity for the whole ecosystem and for the demand, we are engaging directly some corporations. We're expecting for this October to bring a delegation of 15 to 20 international corporates to Brazil, where we would like to make them interact with all the agents of the ecosystem and also tell about how we do deals here, how we do support companies, how we do the deal flow, and also to share their experience in their ecosystems with the Brazilian corporations and companies that are going that way. Mm-hmm. And we expect that for that we are working with some partnerships from London to access the European corporates and also with some partners in the US.
Mm-hmm. If an external company expresses an interest, do you help with the bureaucracy or the permits or whatever it takes to get set up an office here and become incorporated? Or
as a matter of fact, we would like to introduce to the players in the government that would help and support this. But the main goal that we are looking for is, okay, we understand that open innovation is everywhere and that companies need to access in every place, but they cannot be there. So why don't you consider partnership with a Brazilian VC or a Brazilian group of angels to screen the deal flow and opportunities for you in exchange for an equity? After you get the huge amount of opportunities and you understand it makes sense. I need to be in Brazil, and I want to scale up my operation there. Okay, so I will set up my office with my own manager and things like that. So we want to make these introductions in order to provide a win-win game for the Brazilian VCs and Brazilian angels, and also for the corporations that may not understand the market. We see that there are a lot of corporations already in Brazil. The one related to internet are here, like IBM, Intel, Qualcomm, so many others. But when it comes about other industries, like chemicals, automotive, oil and gas, they are not here, but they would like to understand, okay, what is happening there and how can I access? With whom shall I connect and talk?
I think it's a tremendous strategy, a great strategy to take, and it's admirable that your group, the country, has recognized that they want to go this way and reach out. So not all countries are doing this. It's a nice idea, but it takes some execution to make it happen.
Yes, it takes. That's why we're just trying to promote this agenda. We have seen a lot of good examples in Israel based on that, and also in the US and UK. Also, we have heard some words back from the Netherlands and Japan that they're doing things like this, but it's a completely different story.
Well, every country has its culture and its business climate and so on like that. Is there anything we should look forward to hearing from Brazil in the next year or 2 years that you might want to mention?
We hope to increase the access of the Brazilian startups to the American market. And we are looking for partners based on that, because we do understand that this is about capital, about the efforts and the connections that both partners can put together from both countries. And there is a huge demand from Brazilian companies to access the American market. But in order to get this soft landing, they really need those partners in the market they are targeting. Besides, we also would like to improve the interactions with the angels that we are working right now and with the Brazilian VCs, because we really see that co-investment is a way to go and to access the region. So should any players that would like to interact, please feel free to contact, because there is a whole market in Latin. Brazil is the biggest market here, and we are looking for this kind of partnerships.
Okay, we're going to put your contact information up on the screen here. We have your business card, but your contact is
Jayme.Quieroz at apexbrasil.com.br.
And the website is ApexBrasil.
apexbrasil.com.br.
Jayme, been a delight talking to you, and I've enjoyed the conference and meeting everybody. It's really been a great experience. So I want to thank you for your time, and we will keep in touch with you. We want to hear how this program is proceeding.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.